What's up, y'all? I'm out here at the range. As you can see back behind me, got some really nice weather out here, so I got a long day of jelly testing planned, and we're gonna start this one off with a small caliber gold dot test. So as you can see, we got the jelly contraption set up out here with the chrono and 2 blocks of gel. Now this is the first test of the day, so these are some completely clear gel blocks. As you can see, I'm also staying with that heavy clothing barrier. It's got the layer of denim, fleece, and 2 layers of the cotton t-shirt material. And like I said, we're checking out a couple of gold dot rounds here. As y'all can see, first off, we're working with the 22 Magnum gold dot. Now this is formulated for short barrels here. This is their 22 Magnum defensive load gold dot projectile there. Now this is a 40 grainer. I don't believe the velocities on the box here. I have tested these before in several different length Heritage Rough Riders and the Walther and several different barrels. So I know it's moving on pretty good, but I can't exactly remember what it is. And then up against that one again, we got the Speer Gold Dot here, but this time it's in 25 auto with a 35 grain projectile. As y'all can see there, nice nickel plated case steel on this one with the gold dot projectile. Show them to you here kind of side by side. They're you know, you think about them and think they're close to the same diameter, but I will tell you in person here now, the 25 auto is right much fatter than this WMR, but obviously the Magnum's got a whole lot more length on it. Now what we're gonna run these things out of as far as the 22 mag, we got the Heritage Rough Rider Barkeep here. This is the 2 5/8" barrel model with the 22 mag cylinder, obviously. And then we got for the 25 auto, we've got this Phoenix Arms that I just picked up, the HP25A with the 3" barrel. Now 3" versus 2 5/8", but you know these things are measured much differently. They count the chamber and everything on a semi-auto, whereas a revolver, you know, you're not counting any space. That's pure barrel that you're taking into account there. So when you actually take that into account, you've got just a little bit more actual barrel length on this Barkeep, but with the cylinder gap and all that good jazz, this should be a very, very even comparison. So even though I wouldn't personally choose these as a first line of carry for self-defense, I'm definitely curious to see if these things actually expand being as small as they are. Let me get it set up and let's find out. All right, let's see if we can get us some speeds on these things. I'm gonna do a 5-round average from each one, starting with this 22 mag first. Now, as usual, I've got this thing set for obviously muzzle. Then you've got 3, 7, 10, 25, and 50 as far as the small yardages there on the bottom. So let's see what we can get out of this thing. I expect probably right around 1,000 out of this, even with this short barrel. Just because, like I say, it's kind of formulated for the short barrels. Well, not kinda, it is. Let's see what we get. Got 1,080. 1108. 1,086. I hit the little post on the 75-yard target out there. 1108. And 1,097, so not too bad for this little short barrel. Let's check the average. All right, so our 5-round average on those 22 mags was 1,096. We had an extreme spread of 28 and a standard deviation of 12.6. So like I said, for a little less than 3" barrel revolver, 1,096. That's not too terrible. Let me get it reset and let's check out them 25s. All right, let's see what this 25 does, y'all. Now this one's 5 grains lighter, but if I was gonna guess, I'd say this is still gonna be moving slower. So let's see what we can get here. Same yardages and all that jazz. Got 964, 986, 965, 977, and 964, so definitely a little bit slower than that mag. Let's check that data. All right, so that time our 5-round average was 971 feet per second. We had an extreme spread of 22 and a standard deviation of 10. So both of these pretty consistent, not too bad at all. Like I said, average on that 971, and if you remember on the Magnums, it was 1,096. So you're talking about 125 feet per second faster from this Magnum. That's about what I figured. I didn't think it'd blow it out the water, but I did think it would be faster. So it'll be interesting to see what both of these little small gold dots do in the gel. Let me get this reset and y'all know what time it is. All right, y'all, it's streets versus saloon jelly time. I'm gonna put one of each round into the gel, starting with this 22 mag first. See what these things do. Like I said, I've tested these numerous times. Sometimes they've expanded, maybe sometimes they hadn't. It's hard to remember, I've done so many. Let's just see what they do here, y'all. We'll find out right now. All right, that should have been a perfect one right there. We got the reading on the speed. Let's check that out. All right, as y'all can probably already see, that's actually looking pretty doggone good down there. So this 25 auto's got its work cut out for it, but hopefully it'll do good. Now this is a little bit lighter, so maybe at the lower speeds, this one will expand also. Well, let's see what we get. That Barkeep hits almost exactly point of aim. I'm not exactly sure about this Phoenix yet, but hopefully it don't end up ugly down here. That was actually exactly point of aim for that one too. Let's go see what we got. All right, let's check out what we got down here, y'all. I got you flipped around to the back side since I purposely put them on this side to save me some room up there. A little bit of crazy shadows because the trees just now blocking the sun moving across, but I think you can see pretty good. I think pretty clearly the winner here, if we're having a contest, is that 22 mag on the top. No doubt about it. As you can see, comes in, it actually starts to either expand a little or tumble. I don't know which came first. I'm assuming it started to expand and then tumbled, because we'll pull it here in a second, of course, but I can just tell you some of those petals tried to peel back, but some of them don't look like they are at all, and it's obviously tumbled because it's sitting around backwards. But that being said, I mean, nice disruption here for such a small little projectile, and to be a 22 Magnum, carries through this block here, and I'm gonna guess that might be at the 12-inch mark. If it is, it's just at that 12-inch mark, because it looks about 3.5, 4 inches shy of the end of this 16-inch block. And then down on the bottom, of course, there's a little 25 auto. As you can see, not nearly as much wound action, disruption going on from this one. Now it's also sitting backwards, so it tumbled somewhere along the lines, but just not even a bunch of disruption from the tumbling, just because, I mean, it's a small projectile, lacking velocity as compared to this one anyway. Not a whole lot, but it is slower, and sitting around backwards. So, you know, it could have been the same story. It started to try to do something and then flipped around before it could, but looks like, I would say, a couple of inches short of this 22 mag, but we'll measure it here and find out. All right, so for the penetration here, the one on the top, which is the 22 mag, is at 11.5 inches. So I didn't think it quite made it to 12, so 11.5 on that 22 mag. And then down there on the bottom from the 25 auto, we've got actually 9.5. So 11.5 and 9.5. Y'all know me, both of those are just too short for my liking. And here's you a quick closer look of them. Again, on the top, the Magnum, on the bottom, the 25 auto. Big difference right there in disruption. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Now, when you get down here to the projectiles, it's a little bit of a glare, but you can probably even see before I even pull them that that 22 mag definitely tried to open up more than that 25 auto did. All right, let's check out these projectiles, y'all. This 22 mag Gold Dot actually expanded better than I thought it did. Just two of the petals didn't peel back. As you can see, the other ones peel back like they're supposed to. So I don't know, like I say, maybe these were the last ones that were trying to peel out, and that tumble just caused something happen. I'm sure the tumble is what caused the inconsistent expansion right there. But either way, that's still not bad for a 22 mag. Although, like I said, the penetration just wasn't there for me. And then this 25 auto here, similar kind of deal, not near as much of expansion and the petals peeling back, but as you can see, two of them actually did. I would say, just purely guessing, that the others didn't, because it tumbled first before it had a chance to. So, you know, that's never a good thing if you're looking for an expanding round. Now, not having tested many 25 autos, this is probably about the best that you're going to hope to get from an expanding 25 auto round. So let's check out the weights on these things. I don't see any kind of material loss in the gel. This 22 mag started at 40 grains, and it's actually showing 40.4, so nothing lost there. And then your 25 auto here, it started at 35, and it's actually showing 35.4, so nothing lost from either one of them. And then as far as your expansion here, it's definitely going to be really inconsistent. The actual expanded part here is going to be smaller than those two pedals are. You got 303, and then that long measurement there where the pedals didn't open is 354. And then the 25 is going to be a similar story as far as being inconsistent. So the direction here that basically just kind of swole a little bit, you got 246. And then the larger measurement on this one where the pedals are sticking out, you got 305. And there you have it, y'all, the Speer Gold Dot in 22 Magnum and 25 ACP. Basically what I expected to see here, especially out of this 25 auto. I was kind of curious. I thought maybe it might open up after seeing this 22 mag, but yeah, as you can see, this 25 auto is just so small. There's really, y'all know my opinion on these smaller calibers. If you're going to carry something like this, just carry something solid, FMJ, you know, one of those fluted type rounds. I don't think they make them for a 25, but something solid would be the smartest way to go for this 25. Now, as far as this 22 mag, I mean, I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this performance. I think it performed well. Don't get me wrong. It didn't do exactly like it was supposed to, but again, the penetration is short anyway. So as far as me personally, I wouldn't carry either one of these as a first line of defense. You know, maybe as some kind of backup, but even then, I'd have to think hard about it. All right, y'all, that's a wrap for a pretty interesting test to start the day with. Pretty much what I expected from both of these out here. The 25 auto, I was kind of on the fence on with it being so light. I thought it might expand some, and I guess you could say it did expand some, but really not much to even talk about. The 22 mag, on the other hand, I feel like the 22 mag probably did as it was supposed to do, even though you had a couple of those little pedals, but I mean, this is through this heavy clothing barrier, that really short barrel. So I feel like if you got a longer barrel, the 22 mag would probably do even better. Any shorter than this, I'd be a little hesitant with, but like I said, anyway, as far as me personally, I'm not gonna carry either one of these. It's just not enough for me to feel comfortable with. I know some people be absolutely fine with it, and some of y'all probably do carry 25 and 22 mag. Now, would I stand in front of it? Absolutely not. If I mag dump enough of these rounds in the right place, would it do the job? Yes. But as far as the best choice, I mean, even not even the best, but even there's way better choices that you don't have to step up to a 500 Magnum or something. But like I say, to each their own, carry what you want. But for me personally, this just ain't quite there. But let me know what y'all think about it as far as the performance you saw out here today. Those of y'all who do carry 25 or 22, do you carry it as a main carry or a backup? Either way, what do you actually run in it? Let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are. If you enjoyed the video, reach down and hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you got your notifications on so you don't miss anything when I upload it. Check out them affiliate links in the video description. If you shop through Amazon, hit up my storefront link first. You'll go right through Amazon just like normal after that. And anything you buy anywhere on Amazon, I get a kickback from them towards the channel. Same with the axle links. The hot weather's creeping up on us quick, so don't get that old swamp ear out here wearing earmuffs. Check out these GS Extreme earbuds. You can save a lot of money hitting those links instead of going straight to their site. As always, I appreciate all my Range Gang members and every single one of y'all for supporting the channel. I've got some really interesting stuff planned for today, so stay on the lookout. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see you soon.